Hi, I'm Shae, and here are 3 things for you to do when considering purchasing your next property. Oftentimes, sellers underestimate what their home is actually worth, or they feel that it's worth so much more and they end up overpricing it. So the number one thing that you need to do is to have a real estate professional come into your house and give you the proper assessment on what your home is actually worth to get you the most money in the short amount of time with the least amount of hassle. The next thing for you to do is to speak with a local lender. They can kind of give you the idea on what your buying power would be. This gives you an idea on what you need to be able to bring to closing to be able to purchase your next home. Not only to find out what your buying power is, but also to understand what your monthly payments are going to be. Because it's not about what you're qualified for, but it's about what you are comfortable paying each month. Most people are qualified for a lot more than what they would want their monthly payments to be around. So that would be the probably number one reason to talk with your local lender, on top of qualifying, of course, because you don't want to waste your time looking at all these properties if it's not really something that you are comfortable paying. And the third thing to consider is how long you've been at your employment. Even though you own a property, if you recently went and you started your own business, a lender is going to want to have 2 years tax returns before they can qualify you if you're self-employed. Now, if you switch jobs, they may be able to take into consideration your past employment, but ultimately they do want to have 6 months to a year at your current employment before they're able to qualify you and to have you as a solid client, basically. If you change a position but you were at your other employment for many years, you can get qualified by taking into consideration the employment for previous years. So if you have a lapse in your employment history, that's where they're going to have a little bit of difficulty, because they have to be able to because most lenders sell to the secondary market. So they need to be able to prove to the people who are purchasing the loan that yes, these people are solid, they're going to be able to make their payments, they're not going to end up foreclosing. So that's the importance of being able to have that work history. And if you're self-employed, obviously your income is not as solid or as easy to recognize. So if you're self-employed, they want at least 2 years of tax return before they can actually qualify you for a loan. So those are the important part of having a good work history, or at least being at your current employment for at least 6 months before you go talk to a lender. So there you have it. Those are 3 things to consider when you're purchasing your next property. Give it a thumbs up if you found this information helpful. Leave me a comment of what you found most informative, and follow me along on social media for more informational videos.